Hello, for today's Pete and Andrew Show, we decided to tackle a serious topic.
Season 3, bitches!
Just to prove that we could. That we're capable of it. So we're talking about depression. Because if you're going to tackle a serious topic, we go for the jugular. Pete, what's it feel like to have depression?
Depression or the bipolar with the depression?
Let's just focus on one thing at a time, Pete.
That's what my doctor says.
It's episode 1. What's it like to just have depression?
The depression, so I've had it pretty much my whole life, so you get really used to it. And it actually, after, 24 years, it's almost alarmingly comfortable. When you're not treating it. I mean, I'm treating it now, and so I don't, feel it as much. In fact, I really haven't been depressed in about 2 or 3 weeks.
But that's how you're coping with it. What does it actually feel like?
Okay. So, picture this, if you will. Nothing is good, and you feel like you're being collapsed and drowning in peanut butter.
I was trying to get you to tell the peanut butter story.
You wanted to hear the peanut butter story?
Tell the peanut. What is it? Explain how depression is like peanut butter.
So it feels like you're in this giant vat or pool of peanut butter, and you can't get out. That old story of the rat churning the butter. Well, he can't churn peanut butter, so you're just there, and you're stuck, and it's a very, very physical state.
So why can't you just snap out of it?
Because depression's not an emotion; it's not a feeling.
It's a physical feeling.
It's a physical feeling, not
of walking in peanut butter.
Yeah, of walking in peanut butter.
It's not a mood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it affects your mood,
Dude,
but
I'm
it's not a
you,
mood.
If I could just snap,
it's not a mental
state.
state.
I would.
It's not a mental state. It's the feeling of being in peanut butter.
You are just about 100% out of control of, not in control of the situation. You can choose to not react based on having the depression, but the way you feel deep down, and the way you feel just yourself, you can't really change it. That's why it's always the one thing that you would say to a person with depression. That's the absolute most wrong thing you could say is, well, can't you just snap out of it and feel better? Dude, wish I could.
And if someone finally accepts that it's not something you snap out of, then all of a sudden they give it the stigma of mental illness, as if mental illness should have any more stigma than a broken foot or diabetes. And are you crazy, Pete?
No, I'm not crazy, but yeah, I see what you're going there with that.
You just feel like you're in peanut butter.
Yeah, people that don't understand depression realize you can't just snap out of it. Then a lot of them might think might throw you into the same.
Oh yes,
the same corner as the serial killers.
As the schizos.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want him to work for us. I don't want him dating my daughter.
Yeah.
No, it just feels like you're in peanut butter.
Yeah, a lot of people.
You're not
wonder
crazy.
If you can handle your responsibilities, and the answer is most of the time.
Most of the time.
Not 100% of the time.
Depends on what the responsibilities are. If it's sitting at a desk in peanut butter, yeah. If it's playing volleyball in peanut butter, might be a problem.
I have actually asked the boss once or twice just to take a day off, just because I needed to, reset and deal with that. But
I took a day off. You know why? Because my kid had the flu. Yeah. So we take days off for illnesses, don't we?
Yes.
Isn't that what they're for?
Yes. What really is frustrating about depression is a lot of people don't view it as a disease. It's a disease. It's a defect, in your brain where you don't produce. I don't know if it's enough or the right chemical, one of those two, but we're so much more willing to empathize for alcoholics when there's probably more people out there with depression than alcoholics. I mean, they do go hand in hand. A lot of people with depression, and I did it for the longest time, and I can only tell you that it escalates problems. It never fixes them. Don't mix the two. But yeah, no, depression does not get enough respect.
We're always asking the alcoholics to come join us because we know they need friends and companionship and whatever. But somebody's depressed, they're boring.
Go away.
Go away.
Go be sad by yourself.
Go be sad by yourself.
People don't want to be brought down by somebody else. When someone needs someone to talk to, other people don't want to be brought down by it. But
so we have more to say, but we're gonna stop here because I'm not even sure the camera's still filming. So
man, I was really feeling a good groove there.
We'll do an episode 2 if the camera's still working.